There's a painful moment most hard-working people know too well. You do the work, you stay late, you fix everyone's mess, and then someone who barely did anything gets all the praise. Not because they're better, but because they're better at being seen. A lot of people call this unfair, and yes, it is. But if we only stop at "it's unfair," we miss the lesson. Today, I want to talk about why hard workers often lose to people who are good at playing the visibility game, how office politics really works, and how you can protect yourself without becoming fake. Let's start with a hard truth. In most workplaces, people are not rewarded for the amount of effort they put in. They're rewarded for the value people see or believe they bring. That "see" is important. It means visibility is a currency, whether you like it or not. That's why the person who quietly fixes everything often gets ignored, while the person who talks about what they did gets remembered. Your work matters, but in the real world, the story around your work matters too. So when you see someone kissing up at work, complimenting the boss, always being present in the right moments, you're not just looking at annoying behavior. You're looking at someone who understands the game of visibility, even if they play it in a way you don't respect. But here's the problem. If you're only hardworking and completely invisible, you become easy to overlook and easy to underpay. People will happily take your work and give the opportunities to the person they keep seeing and hearing from. This doesn't mean you have to become fake or manipulative. It means you need to add one more skill on top of your hard work, the skill of being seen without losing your integrity. Let's break this down into 3 parts: visibility, networking, and integrity. Visibility is how people inside the company become aware of your work. Networking is who knows you and who you know. Integrity is the line you refuse to cross, even if it could give you quick rewards. First, visibility. If you always say, "it's okay, you can just put my name at the bottom," or "I don't need credit," "I just want to help," you may feel noble, but you're slowly erasing yourself from the story. Instead, learn to calmly state what you did. In meetings, say things like, "On this project, I handled the data analysis," or "I led the client communication for this part." Facts, not bragging. Clarity, not arrogance. Send short updates to your manager. "Here's what I finished this week. Here's what I'm starting next." Not long essays, just clear snapshots. You're making your work easy to see, easy to remember, and hard to ignore. Now, networking. Many hardworking people hate this word because they imagine fake small talk and pretending to like people they don't respect. But real networking is simply building genuine relationships with people in and around your work. Talk to people from other teams, ask what they're working on, help when you can, not to score points, but to understand how the whole company moves. Over time, more people will know what you're good at, and your name will show up in rooms you're not even in. Finally, integrity. This is where you draw your line. You don't spread rumors. You don't lie about what you did. You don't step on someone else just to climb faster, because winning by becoming someone you hate is not really winning. But integrity doesn't mean being naive. You can be kind, but not blind. You can be helpful, but not a doormat. You can understand the politics of your workplace without becoming a politician yourself. So yes, the person who kisses up might win in the short term. They might get the first promotion, the loudest praise. But over time, people who combine competence, visibility, and integrity become the ones others truly trust, and trust builds a career that lasts. If you're the hard-working one who keeps getting overlooked, I want you to remember this. You don't have to become like them to stop losing. You just have to stop hiding. Let your work be seen. Let your voice be heard. And let your values stay intact. You are not losing because you work hard. You're losing because the right people don't fully see that hard work yet. Change that strategically, calmly, honestly, and watch how different the game feels.